Good morning, everyone. Today I'm very excited because it's actually daylight outside. It's actually daytime as I'm filming this, which rarely happens nowadays for me. What I'm gonna do is actually bring you guys along on this get ready with me and just chat with you guys on a couple of things, just, I don't know, just some random things as I'm putting my makeup on so that I could go about my day because it's actually a daytime. I'm gonna do my brows first because we're on camera and brows make a difference. And I'm gonna try my Michelle Phan's new makeup that she launched back in November. I actually bought it back in November, but I never got to really touch it and play with it just because of crazy stuff that happened with my health concerns and issues that came up. I'm still recovering. I'm still not fully able to eat everything that I would like to. I'm still on a precautionary measure with my stomach issues, but it's better. I'm able to eat kind of normally. Just I can't eat, a bag of hot Cheetos without facing extreme consequences. Not even a bag of hot Cheetos, just a little bit of hot Cheetos, and I'll just feel it in my throat and in my stomach. It's just not a fun thing. So I can't eat spicy things at all. No kimchi. Can you imagine no kimchi for a Korean? No kimchi, no peppers, no pepperoncinis, all of that good stuff. And talking about health concerns and health issues, so that was a really big lesson for me on about taking care of myself and taking care of my health. It was an eye-opening experience because, well, growing up, I'm sure for Asians in general, you kind of learn not to take care of your body because when you're sick and you're supposed to not go to school, your parents will make you go to school. I went to school when I had pneumonia. So taking care of your body over productivity and goals, is not, it doesn't compute. It really doesn't compute. So this recent health scare of mine really put me in check that I should take care of my body. Even though it's kind of going against the grain of what I've been taught for 20 plus years. It's a very odd thing that I have to train myself in to be oh crap, I gotta go to the hospital. If I'm feeling such and such, I should go to the hospital. If I'm doing blah blah blah, maybe I should just go to the doctors, which was never really in my thought process. Unless I googled it up and then it says yeah, you need antibiotics for this, then I would go to the doctor, be can I have antibiotics because my body can't fight it on our own. So that's pretty much going to be my process and one of my resolutions for 2020. It's going to be one of my mottos for 2020 is to take care of my body and to actually go to the doctors more frequently. And nowadays it's so much easier to get in contact with your doctor because they have a messaging system. Depending on hospitals, you could directly message your healthcare provider, your nurses, or whoever as needed. So that is my thing for 2020 is just to take very heavy advantage of that option and availability and that feature. Now I'm going in with my Covergirl. I hit pan on it. I'm sure I hit pan on it in my last video too. I don't know. Anyways, this is the stuff that I've been using a lot. This is something I need for my under eye circles. And I think another thing about going to the doctors that's kind of discouraging is when the doctor tells you oh, yeah, whatever. I would tell them my concern. I have TMJ. I'm pretty sure it's TMJ. I never got diagnosed, but I've had this whole jaw joint issues. It will crack, it crackles, it crunches, just randomly it'll start hurting. And if I open my mouth, it'll snap as if you're popping your finger joints. I brought that concern up to my doctor before, and you know what they did? They were just cool, okay. And I'm can I get referred to a specialist? And they're they didn't give me any answer for that. So, that's kind of discouraging when you want to have a professional opinion, but they're not very helpful. And I have no idea like where to go to get this like issue, other than people posting online that like, oh, you know, you could get Botox for it and then it'll like prevent your jaw from grinding and clenching. And that's what happens with me. It's like when I sleep, I clench my teeth really hard at night so that by the time I wake up, like my jaw right here is super sore. So I have a tendency to heavily clench my jaw, and I'm hoping that maybe doing Botox for my jaw would help that out. And I think, and that's where I'm thinking of going towards, instead of going to like my physician and being like, hey, I have this concern, and then have them shove me aside. I'm thinking of just going straight up to a clinic and getting that done and telling them my concern, because I'm sure plastic surgeons just don't do it for like beauty's sake. They do it for like your health, and like, and they're you know, certified surgeons. Anyways, because like my parents were telling me like, go to see a specialist and like all of this, and I'm like, I tried, it's not working out because I keep getting shoved aside and I don't want to keep bringing it up and sounding like a broken record. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, is go to a clinic for Botox by a doctor, specifically by a doctor, and that's certified, all of that stuff, and get like Botox for my jawline to prevent this from happening. I'm gonna have to set up an appointment for that. I don't know when. I've been meaning to for the longest time, but I haven't done it yet. So that is one of the things that I will have to get done within this month. I think I'm going to set it myself that it will be done within this month, and that I am going to take care of this jaw issue, of my joint issue, my TMJ, of my health. I'm just going to take care of it this month and not ignore it and say like, oh, it's okay, it's not like killing me. Like, it's not killing me necessarily, but it is very annoying, and it makes me wonder like, what, when I'm 6 years old, like what is my jaw going to be like? Like, do I need a surgery down the line to have a normal jaw when I'm 60, when I'm 50? Because right now I'm like in my late 20s, so I don't know. It's kind of scary to think about that. Like, if my jaw is like this at my late 20s, what is it going to be like in my 50s and 60s? And that's a thought process that I have to like keep telling myself. Oops, I got hit foundation in my hair. Otherwise, I'm just not going to ever take care of myself until it's way too late. And I feel like that's what's going to happen, because right now I'm in my late 20s. You start feeling the aging process. You start feeling your body kind of break down more than ever. Like, that's when you start noticing it, in your late 20s. And it's not just me, it's like to other people that I've talked about. They look back and they're like, yeah, in my early 20s or when I was in high school, I wasn't like this. But now in my mid to late 20s, you start feeling it. You start noticing it, and it kind of puts things into perspective of once you're going to be like in your 30s, 40s, 50s, like what it's going to start looking like. I forgot to mention this. So I'm using the Tati Beauty Blender Blendiful. I don't like the name of it. I really don't like the name Blendiful. It's such a long word to say. I don't like it. I wish it was called something else, something easier, because it's kind of hard to being like, so I'm reaching out for the Blendiful. I don't like it. So my base layer is done. Let me just bring it down to the neck. Just this I like using, like just sweep it around. Now I'm using my Anastasia clear brow gel. Okay, let's get into this and work on these brows to just kind of make them fluffier, make them more groomed, make them in line. I got this as like a little sample trial size thing, and I love this. I love this clear brow gel. I love Anastasia brow stuff, just period. I'm gonna go in with some bronzer from ColourPop. This is called Coconut Beach. This is from their whole coconut line. Now I'm going in with the Dewdrop from M Cosmetic and Sunset Sky. I do want to get more color of this because I really like this formula. Just dabbing it onto my brush. I think I'm gonna add some of the Heavenly Glow blush from M Cosmetics as well, because this one has a bit of a glow, and this has a glow too, but it's like a different glow, like a shimmery glow versus like a dewy glow, I think. And I'm gonna bring it in towards my nose area as well, because like that makes you look younger, and I ain't getting younger, I'm getting older, so I'm gonna do what it takes while I'm young to pass on by as this. Because once you're like 40 and you start doing this, like, dude, who's gonna take you seriously? No one's gonna take you seriously. So while you can, you know, take advantage of these. I forgot to put on my lips before I began, so it could be like hydrated by the time I put lips on. I'm gonna go in with the M Cosmetics Magic Hour. I don't know what this is called. I think these are the serum lips. I'm gonna go in with this, and I wearing this like basically every day. I take it to work and I just pop it on because it's been so dry, and this is kind of the only thing that's been helping my lips from all the dryness. My only thing about it is that it doesn't come with very much product. I think it has 0.5 ounce, which is 1.6 grams. It's not that, whoops. It's really not that much product, and I wish it came more because I've been using it every day. First things first, I'm gonna use the NuSticks Magnetic Matte Eyeshadow as a base for all of the eyeshadows. Which also reminds me, I need to redo my eyeglass prescription. I've been telling myself like I need to do my prescription, I need to do my eye exam, I need to get new glasses for the longest time, and I still haven't done it. Like, my prescriptions are old prescriptions. My eyes have gotten worse. I need new prescriptions. I still haven't done it. That is definitely something I need to do. Now I'm gonna go in with M Cosmetics Divine Skies eyeshadow palette. Let's see. I don't know which one to go into. Which one should I go into? Which one? Which one should I go? Which color? I don't know which color to go into. They all look really pretty. Let's do this mauve shade. This, what is it? Is it mauve? It's like this dusty rose shade. Let's do that one. I'm just gonna go into it with a fluffy blending brush from, let's see, what is this? Tapered blending brush. And let's just pop that around all over. Wow, okay, that's really pigmented. Let's just pop it all over. That's a lot more pigmented than expected, honestly. And now I'm gonna go for the other eyes. I'm gonna go in with this shimmery shade over here and just pop it on in the inner half. I want to see the inner half, yeah, of the eye. This is incredibly pigmented. It doesn't look very pigmented on the pan, honestly, because it reminds me of my mom's old makeup, because like she had this makeup palette from the 1980s. I think it was from Korea. It's from the 1980s, and it looks like this, kind of, because it was a hexagonal case with triangle pans. Just not in this fashion, but it was kind of like this. It wasn't, you know, made to be like this, like triangle pans in a circle, but it uses triangle pans, and it kind of went like trapezoids. Yeah, it went trapezoids. Those were very not pigmented. I wish I kept the packaging of it to show you guys what I'm talking about, but my mom had that palette for like the longest time ever because it just wasn't going away. And when I saw this palette, it kind of reminded me of that. So it was extremely nostalgic for me to see this palette come out, because I was like, oh my god, that's like what my mom had, but like today, you know, because like today's touch, which is like the color and the color story and all of this stuff. I just kind of had this first impression that it was not going to be very pigmented, and now I'm like blown away how pigmented this is. Oh yeah, we're gonna go out and like find some knickknacks and home decors to make this place feel more homey. I can't live in a house that looks and feels like a bachelor pad all the time, so I'm going to spruce it up and make it like my own little place. This is why I have this little corner here. Like this corner is my little corner. So we've been making trip to Home Goods like every weekend, and I think at this point I'm just gonna be like, we're going to make a trip to Home Goods every weekend. We're gonna try to do this every weekend so I could find nice things to put around the house, put around the place. Now I'm going in with this cream color from Going Coconuts palette from ColourPop. It's called Shredded. I'm just gonna pop it in the brow bone and on the outer crease to like blend everything out. That's what I've been doing a lot. It helps kind of faux blend things when you're not very good at blending. Using a cream color to just kind of dilute the edges out helps. Okay, I've seen Michelle use this color over here a lot for her highlight. She says this is her favorite highlight, so I'm gonna give it a try. Her skin tone and my skin tone are very different, so we'll see if this is too dark for me or if it's perfectly fine to be used as a highlighter. I approve. It has a very nice gold tint that's not too dark for my skin tone. I'm just going into this and digging at this color, at the shadow, and just popping it everywhere I possibly could think of. I'm gonna go into this shade and just kind of see what the color is like. So pretty. Oh my god, do you see that? Do you see that? That is absolutely beautiful. You definitely foil with these colors. And then let's go into that gold shimmery shade I used for highlight. Oh, look at that. Looks like a Neapolitan shimmer trio. I need to reach out for this more often. I've been going ham on my Going Coconuts palette, but I need to reach out for this more. I think I've been babying this because it's Michelle Phan's cosmetic. It's such nice packaging. Whereas this, I was like beating this up. I just threw it in there. I just like put it around. Just let's get it on. Whereas this, I'm like, my baby, my expensive little baby. So I haven't touched it. But now I really gotta reach out for it and use it up. I think I need to start using up more of my makeup once I buy them. I need to like really use them. I just realized I forgot to bring my precision brushes for my under eyes to pop colors under there. I'm gonna go back into that dusty rose pink. Just tap, tap, tap. And let's see if I could put it on without messing everything up. I think I'm going to actually go into this shade over here, Lovely Bunches from the Going Coconuts palette, and just kind of pop that on the outer corner because I'm getting a lot of warm red vibe and I just want a little bit of like brown in there to add more dimension. I don't think it's showing up. Yeah, I don't think it's showing up. Gonna move on, just moving on. And then I'm going to use this illustrative eyeliner from Cosmetics. Just quickly line the eye where possible. Ah! Oh no! It's okay, you can't tell. I just like kind of messed up. No one's gonna be up this close to my face to see the mistakes that I've made. It's okay. Good enough. Anyways, we're just gonna move on. And I think now I'm going to do my lashes. And I'm gonna wear some falsies. I think I'm gonna go a little bit more dramatic because Valentine's Day is coming up. Just a little more dramatic with my lash choices. And I'm just gonna quickly curl my lashes so that I could blend with the false lashes, be one with the false lashes and not stick out like sore thumb. So I'm gonna go in for lashes this time around. I'm gonna go in a little bit more dramatic, something with a little bit more flair. Do you see that? I have no idea what this is called. I lost the original packaging for it and I just kind of clumped it in with my other lashes. So I have no idea what where it's from. It's probably Makeup Forever or Ardell lashes. I also recently bought this set of lashes, like these holiday set of lashes from Ilore from Ulta because it was on sale. I think it was on sale. I have no idea. It wasn't that clearance section, but it still costed $11, so I don't know. And it didn't say its original pricing, so I don't even know how much of a sale it was, if it even is. Anyways, I bought it. I'm opening it up so I could get the lash glue out of it because I forgot my lash glue. I'm having a very hard... Oh, I see the lash glue right here. Yeah, I got it. So I really like the Eyelure glues, lash glues, because they come with a stick. For the longest time I was using dual lash glues because I think at the time that was the best lash glue on the market. Makeup has changed since I was in high school. And you get like amazing products these days for like really cheap, which was not the case when I was in high school. And when I was in high school, we had the recession. Yes, that's how old I am. We had the recession. It's very interesting to see where the world is today, like financially, just because I grew up, like that was the most influential and like the hardest time financially in our family lives. And we're just like very, like, I'm kind of stuck in that like 2008 recession mindset of like products and things, and yeah. So I'm still stuck there. But then when I see how people are living today, I'm just like, wow, we're living so much better these days financially. So it like kind of amazes me how far we've come from the 2008 recession. The lashes are done. Hair done. Face is like pretty much done. Highlight done. Oh, I need to do a little bit of contouring. Let's do that really quickly. My battery is like dying. It's almost dead. Let's do that on this side of the nose. Oop. Okay. Like I said, I forgot my precision brushes so that I don't have the brushes to do this properly. I'm just using my fingers, so it kind of looks muddy, doesn't it? Okay, blend it out. Where's the beauty, not beauty blender, what are you? Blendiful. Let's use this. My boyfriend and I, we're still like stuck in that trauma of the recession, like the day of like what people did and what happened then, and like what we did and what we were limited because of financial issues at the time, and how we went through it to survive it, what sacrifices had to be made, and all of those things. It was a hard time for like everyone, and we still think about it. We still think about it when we buy things, when we spend our money, and when we see beautiful houses come up and like, you know, these younger high school kids. We were just like, damn, we're living in like a really, really like well-off age. You know, we're thinking about like, oh man, kids these days, they get to experience so much better things than we were able to. And it's like, it really must be nice to be a kid in today's day and age. Like the trauma of the recession still like follows us today. So it shocks us each time we see like how high school kids are living their lives today compared to ours, where it was very traumatic. And let's see, do I want to do anything for my lips cloud? I think I'll add some of that lip cloud. I don't know if that would work. Is that too much color on my face? I feel like that's too much color. I'm getting like self-conscious about it. Just gonna go in with my Fix Plus spray and then spray myself and set it. Okay, I have to keep remembering to use this because I bought it. I just keep forgetting to because I just didn't grow up using Fix Plus, so I have to keep remembering to use it. Otherwise, it's going to like go in a corner and never see the day of light and just rot away, which is pretty damn shameful for something as exquisite as Pony Mac Fix Plus. Die. Okay, everyone, so that's pretty much it for the look. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and just hearing me chat and ramble. I don't know if there were things in there that were like useful. I don't know, life lessons. Anyway, so that's pretty much it for today's look. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go out, do our little cute couple things because Valentine's Day is coming up. And yeah, until next time, much love. Peace. Bye.